Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Last game for the Nets, a loss to Philadelphia. Out left to the wing. Simmons looking around. And he gets it to go. And on these rosters, Doris, some interesting young and upcoming talent. Scary to think, isn't it, how good they might actually be?
Young talent means, Kevin, they have to grow. And the way you grow is playing big-time games against other talented players. So what a great opportunity on both sides against quality competition to see exactly where you're at.
Here's Simmons. After the basket by De'Aaron Fox.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
First team foul.
Here's Simmons. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game. The recent history of the Nets. Greg, they're always looking for a big splash or a quick fix to be competitive.
And Kevin, this franchise has sold its future more than a few times, but they always find a way to bounce back. You hope they don't go for a quick fix with this group.
Here's Fox, and that one drops for him.
And sometimes Fox just can't be contained. I mean, he plays with so much heart and passion and terrific at scoring even when he gets bodied up.
The Wizards shooting their first foul shot of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Now here's Simmons. It's blocked.
Great timing on the rejection there. This young kid, Sarr, has major defensive potential.
And Dumars gets it to go.
Not everyone has the green light to take that free in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
Melton with the steal. And it's Fox with the jam.
And you have to have respect for his speed in transition. Fox is a high-octane player who explodes in the open floor.
Now here's Simmons. Pass to post. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Here's Washington now. 4-point game. The wide open look here for Fox. And it's off from three-point range.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And here's Dumars outside. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. Out to Hardaway. Trying to find Podziemski. Gets it to him. A second chance effort. Pass to post. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Wizards leading by 4. Here's Fox. Lays it up off the glass. Fox has got 9 points.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And Washington has possession. Following the bucket by the Nets.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
And it goes down 2 points.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Here's Simmons. Six on the shot clock. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. GA, when it comes to the Wizards, they have a pretty spotty track record over the past decade.
Kevin, it's tough to get things right in the draft. Plus, they have just had poor lottery luck, only selecting higher than 8th once in the last decade. But they have passed on some superstar-level talent.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What you got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin. The Brooklyn Nets wasted no time hiring their next coach, Jordi Fernandez, shortly after the conclusion of last season. Despite his youth, Fernandez has been on the rise after stops as an assistant with the Kings, Nuggets, and Cavs, as well as coaching the Canadian national team. Kevin?
You know, DA, we've been talking about Jordi Fernandez for a long time. Now his big break, and I'm very happy. I know we all are for Coach Fernandez. Hey, David, thank you. And it's Fox with the jam.
Well, I think it's fair to say that Fox is in the zone right now. An exciting player to watch. I just love seeing how he can take over a game with his aggressiveness.
Simmons can't get it to go. Fox feeling it out a bit. Outside Williams. On the wing, no. Here's Fox. Oh, and he misses the dunk. A big-time effort for De'Aaron Fox, providing a lot of energy for the Wizards. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Wizards, guys.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
Back to Lopez. The Wizards working the ball around now. Count that one. George has got the lead up to 6 now for the Wizards.
Well, Brook Lopez demonstrating his abilities as a passer. This is a team player with very unselfish instincts.
Pass to Garuba. It's George on the wing. To the middle. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
What pretty vision right there by Patrick Beverly. Wow.
Kessler with it. Outside Collison. Pass to Watford. A 3-ball. Rebound by Brook Lopez. Wizards leading by 8. George looking around. And Lopez throws it down.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Schroeder. Washington with the rebound. Pass to George. To the paint. And the dunk by Lopez.
If you give Lopez a 7-footer this much room, it's over.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Outside Collison. Stolen by Beverly. And here we go. Fast break. Beverly's got it. The shot's good. Beverly's got his first basket of the night. Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectations.
Lopez up top. Pass to George. Makes it off the glass.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
And another turnover here by Brooklyn.
This is one of those nights. Mistake after mistake, a comedy of errors.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. To the inside. Outside to Brogdon.
2 minutes remaining.
Fires the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Wizards lead by 16.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Since moving back to Brooklyn in 2012, the Nets, Greg, have won just 2 playoff series.
Just think about the all-stars they've had. KG, Pierce, Durant, Kyrie, Harden. I could name more. The Nets just haven't been able to put it together.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. 1:30 left in the first half. Here's Simmons. No good, unable to end this run.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Pass to George. And stolen by Simmons. Lopez with the steal. Brogdon right side. They double-team Brogdon. Now Lopez. He's defended by Podziemski. Inside. Outside to Brogdon. Now Lopez. Three-pointer. And Malcolm Brogdon good for 3. Brogdon's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
Here's Simmons. He gets that one.
Ben Simmons.
Simmons got 11 points. And the Wizards with possession. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Outside to Brogdon. Beverly wide open. And Simmons with the rebound. Nets trailed by 19. There's Russell with the 3.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
Down low. Pass to Garuba. Count it. Garuba's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. 5 seconds left in the first half. Here's Podziemski. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Wizards lead by 19. We'll be back shortly, live from Washington. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Now, here's Fox. Pass to Song. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. The rebound by Post. Nets trailed by 19. And here is Simmons. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Brooklyn on defense. Fox, no good. And for De'Aaron Fox, his 3-point shooting, Greg, has come a long way.
In his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. But his volume and efficiency have both gone way up. And it's made him much more dangerous offensively.
To the inside. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. De'Aaron Fox stays in attack mode. He says people don't want to guard somebody that's going to attack them on every possession. You can't get that break. You can't take any plays off. And with his speed, Kevin, that is a lot to deal with all game long.
A ton, David, to deal with. No question. EA thanks. Here's Song. Williams for 3. Sinks the triple. Williams has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Amazing individual performance, but you'd like to see more guys start to get involved. I don't know if he can do it alone.
Back to Fox. Nice ball movement by Washington. Pass to Song. The kick out to Fox. Off target with his 3.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. 16-point lead.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Back to Russell. Outside, Simmons. To the middle. Here's Post. Washington with the rebound. And stolen by Russell. In transition, here come the Nets. Podziemski's shot is good.
Showing improvement on the defensive end. D'Angelo Russell using his speed to get after steals.
And the way the Wizards like to play, Greg, you can expect them to get out and run.
Yeah, they're young and they can fly, right? They've got speed and athleticism to get up and down the floor. They'll push the tempo as much as you allow. You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense with no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Pass to Post. Outside Hardaway. Clock at 6. Here's Simmons. And Sarr pulls it down. Washington leading now by 19 points. Fox from outside. Looks good. Is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Simmons with it. Williams picks him up. Simmons can't get it to go.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Podziemski on the wing. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Podziemski's got 5 points now in the quarter.
See, to me, the more D'Angelo Russell passes the basketball, the better his team is. Encouraging to see him focus on it. Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
And I love the fact that he didn't try to take on the defense by himself. Great pass on the move.
Right side, Fox. And Brandon Podziemski gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And the Nets making a change here. Inside, here's Beverly. Here's Garuba. The Wizards with another miss.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Shots good by Simmons. Simmons got 19 points.
Wow, that is just pretty right there. What a find for his teammate at the rim.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. The Wizards have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. And so he hits the technical free throw.
Number 7, Darren Collison.
5 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. 1 second left. Jump shot is good. Garuba's got 8. And so it's the Washington Wizards closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. From the field, they have... And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Nets trailed by 20. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. Doris, why is there so much parity around the NBA now?
Yeah, Kevin, I think the new salary cap rules have certainly contributed to what we're seeing in terms of that parity. Super teams are more difficult to assemble. The talent is more evenly spread. And obviously it has made for a greater level of competition. What could be better?
First team foul.
So it's the Wizards now. Back to Lopez. Pass to George. To the paint. Here's Garuba. George with the ball. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Outside, George. Here's Garuba. Drills it from outside. Garuba's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Wizards. Here's Simmons. And the wide open shot from Collison. Offline with his three.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Cool. You two players.
Jump ball.
And it's Lopez at the elbow. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Pass to Garuba. And the league clearly focused on making regular season games matter. Do you think more steps are coming?
Well, let's give the league credit because they've left no stone unturned. The play-in, the in-season tournament, the 65 games rule, all implemented with that in mind.
And Brooklyn making a change here. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. At the top of the key, Lopez. To the inside. Stolen by Kessler. And again, Brooklyn running the court in transition. And that one's good by Clark.
3 straight baskets in transition now. They'll want to end that trend in a hurry.
Pass to Beverly. Here's Garuba. High post Lopez. Inside. The Wizards with another miss.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Here's Kessler. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I think one of the impressive things about the young Walker Kessler is you know what you're going to get night by night. Great shot blocking and consistent rebounding and defense.
Good on the second free throw. DB, one thing about Kessler, he will challenge anybody at the rim. Wow.
There's no question, Kevin. Walker Kessler is one of those guys who's not afraid to get dunked on. He is a rim protector of the highest order. He's going to win some, he's going to lose some, but he's always going to try to do his job.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
Leaps for it. Left side, George. Pass to Lopez. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. Here's Beverly. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Patrick Beverly on the inside. Okay, we see you.
Al Simmons. Chalk up 2 there.
Ben Simmons.
Simmons got 10 points in just the second half. And Brogdon has got the ball here for Washington. High post Lopez. The Wizards working the ball around now. A nice shot by Garuba.
Well, that leadership from Lopez, wanting to get his guys involved with his passing ability.
Simmons left side. Out to Hardaway. Back to Simmons. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. And here are the Wizards now. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. Here's Garuba. For 3, Brogdon. Kessler with the rebound.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Washington.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And they're able to even the score of this series at a game apiece. Still, 2 more to go in the season series.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Brook Lopez.
Well, unselfish basketball. His ability to create for others has been the story of this game.
Lopez outside. Pass to Beverly. Now Lopez. Here's Garuba. He's defended by Podziemski. And stolen by Russell. drops in the breakaway layup.
Russell.
There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. High post Lopez. Looking for George. He gets it there. Simmons with the defensive effort. Pass to Kessler. Down low. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Assist from Kessler.
And here is Brogdon. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. It was a tale of two teams.
Free that. Bounce back with 6. 2017, I was spending that on rims. And you ain't gotta like me, it's some that will. You can talk on YouTube, but I'm making these meals. My crib's so ducked off, I can bike when I feel. And I really be sparing you. Pull up in that 992 and your know what's going on. Thanks to that. You know it's good. 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 You know it's good.
ODGs for some furniture. I keep outside. Stop by the shade store. Then I clean my ride. Take the food off the seat. You know they never posted this one, so they don't know it's my whip.
It's a 9 to 5. Ain't got no time for you and I to get it right. It's Friday night. Where's the? Let's take it to another level. No time for me, shit. More time to just get started.
DJ, bomb them, never stop. I'm on the go. I know, you know. God know, I'm on the go. But bad man, I try to stop me though. I know, I'm on the go. Yeah, don't you coming up off the show. Yeah. I'm so special, so special. That's why boy, I bring it together, them a chase like petal. Thank Jah. I'm so special, so special. Tell them me no fear, two-face expression. Guy, for no dirty mouth can't chase nor they tell. Me hear them shot, and I say them want me head pan black, but bullet red pan that you better. Help poor people with them bed pan black. SSC, a dirty heart, you are good. From that seat, now them a say me mark and each time I walk, them say me walk fit. Them lock me down and me can't forget. God Jehovah did a guide me, say me not regret. Yeah. I'm so special, so special. That's why I'm them a pre for girl and them a chase like special. But I'm so special, so special. Tell them me no fear, two-face expression. Life you know, dirty mouth can't chase nor they tell the same thing. Jackass even at the swine for. In pharmacy too much, that them blind for. One plate of food them sell out mankind for. Yes, you have yearned, so with the bag of bad mind. Besides,